Hi Flosstube, my name is Jen, Backcountry Stitcher, and welcome to my channel about cross stitch. If you are new here, thanks so much for clicking on the little icon and taking a chance. Hope you like what you see. If you are a returning viewer, thanks so much for coming back. I always enjoy seeing everybody. So I don't have a lot to share. I only worked on 4 projects this last month. It's been about a month since my last post, but I will say that the projects I did work on, I got some pretty good progress on. So not a whole lot, so this will probably be a shorter video. Didn't really have any like haul or anything super exciting going on. I did, however, hang some pictures. I'll insert a video here. I did finally hang some of my rescues. I do have one piece. It was it's an old Dimensions piece. I forget what it's called. It's like Lily something, or Lilies. Got that hung, and then tulips by, I believe it's a Rosewood Manor piece. I rescued that from our LNS that closed last year. And then Queen of Freedom, I rescued that piece from eBay and refurbished her and got her reframed, and finally got all 3 of those hung on the wall. So hopefully you have seen where I put them. I cleaned up my craft area / office, and yeah, so that was somewhat productive of me today. But other than that, really nothing else to share other than my whips. No finishes, anything like that. So we'll just jump right into it. This is in no particular order. I did work on my Challah cover. So this is a design by Kooler Design Studios. And let's see if I have the cover page, which of course I do not. So I will insert a picture here of what it's, of the mock-up of what it's going to look like. And I'll try to, as I share my whips, I will try to put comparisons from last time. I did take pictures. Let me just grab my board really quick. I think I'll need it for, oh well. It's fine. So yeah, so I worked on my Challah cover. I actually got some pretty good work on this done. And this is where we are at. So I finished the inner motif, and it does read, so the Hebrew reads Shabbat Shalom, which is just what it says on the outside here too. And then I started on the outer floral pattern, so to speak. I am backstitching as I go on this, because if you're familiar with Kooler Design Studios, they have a lot of backstitch. Not as much, there wasn't that much in the flower area here, which I was surprised about, but definitely in the center area, especially around those letters. I complain about those letters every time. I am so happy to be done with them. So happy to be done with them. But yeah, so this is, like I said, this is a challah cover. So it is going to use to cover challah, which is a traditional Jewish egg bread that we eat. We eat it a lot. It's mostly with Shabbat, the Friday night celebration every week, but it's part of a lot in Jewish culture. So I am making this for my sister and her husband. Not sure when you're going to get this, Maxie. So it's really pretty though, and I really like it. It's just, oh, it's so tedious. So many color changes and blends and quarter stitches. And thankfully I can do this on Pattern Keeper, which is really nice. I mean, Pattern Keeper doesn't support the backstitch, but I just have printouts of the PDF, or I'll just go back to the PDF on Pattern Keeper. Like I'll just open up the PDF. It's easier kind of to do it off the printouts, but yeah, I don't know if I could do this without it being in Pattern Keeper. So yeah, so there is my follow cover. Next up, what do I have next? Oh, next up is one I have not worked on in a while. This one is a dimensions kit. It is called Scenic Farm. Let me pull up, this is what it's going to look like. Oh, I should mention that the hollow cover is stitched on 28 count Lugana, just in like antique white, I think. I always forget to say what my fabric is, and that's stitched 2/2 full cross. And I did it, normally I would have done like a 32 count, but because I'm making it into an actual thing, it needed to be a certain size. So this is a Scenic Farm. This is a dimensions kit. Actually, there we go, that's better. It's just a regular dimensions kit. It's not a dimensions gold, so it's not full coverage, although all of this is all stitched. Like just down here where there's some snow is not stitched, but the sky is completely stitched. This might as well be a full coverage. And it's like a lot of block stitching, which is not bad. So I actually got a decent amount done on this, and I'll again insert a picture of where it was before, but here we are on Scenic Farm. So I think the last time I showed this during my whip parade, I had like most of the stuff done to like here. And then I had like a little bit like coming across the top like here. But I do know that this house, and these are stitched. They just have snow on the roof, so that's why they're white. And then like all of this background in here and like pretty much all up here. So mostly from here over is what I worked on. And that took me a couple of days to do. It's really not hard stitching per se, because I mean, you can see this is like all one color. This stuff is annoying, I will say, because these are, so it's a dimensions kit. So if you're not familiar with dimensions, this is an 18 count piece of Aida, which is the kit Aida. I don't think I'm going to be using dimensions kit Aida anymore. It's just far too stiff. But if you're not familiar with dimensions kits, what they do is this is stitched with anywhere from 2 to 4 strands. And you can have 2 strands that are full cross, 2 strands that are half cross. Sometimes you'll have 3 strands that are half cross, or 4 strands that are half cross, and there's blends. So like these little leaves here, these are 2 different blends, and they're 4 strands. So there's like 2 of each color. So there's like the 2 golds and a blue and a brown here, and they're 4 strands half cross, and they're kind of just like just all over the place. So this one looks weird because there will be back stitching here that'll make it look like a tree. But anyway, so it just gets kind of annoying. And like all of this stuff in the background here is pretty much all 4 strands, half cross. It's kind of cool because it does give a really cool effect, dimensional effect. But it gives a cool effect, but it can be a little tough to, especially to thread your needle. And I prefer to use a size 28 needle, which probably should use a 26 when doing this, but here we are. The effect is worth it though. It's just a lot. So yeah, so I'm doing this, I'm doing this one page and then I'll flip over to the other page. Probably should have blended it over a little bit. I'm hoping I don't get like a page line, but I don't think I will. Don't think I will. So this was fun to pull out. And like I said, it's easy stitching. Like this is all just one, all this background here is like one color. This is a blend, but it's like 2-stranded blend. So really easy stitching. Yeah, so that is my dimensions kit. And then Yeah, a couple of big ones actually. So I worked on my full coverage. Oh, hang on. Let me grab my paper. So I worked on, this is a Heaven and Earth Designs. It's Disintegration, artwork by Stephanie Pui-Mun. This was a freebie. I'm not sure if it still is. It probably still is, but yeah. So I'm working on that. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had like 4 1/4 or 4 1/3 pages done. And now I officially, hang on, I finished another page. So there we are. And I did not iron this. I'm sorry, guys. I did iron my dimensions kit. I don't know why, but I did iron that. So, yeah, so there we are. This is the page down here that I finished. So that's where it's finished. And it's always weird looking at these like super up close, but yeah, so I pulled it out of the Q snap because I finished a page. So I'm actually like 24.3% done with this at this point, which is pretty impressive. It doesn't seem like it. Like, it feels like I have much more than 75% of the way to go, but you know, Pattern Keeper speaks the truth. So yeah, so that's Disintegration. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had some of this page done, but I finished all of this. So I started, you can really like see the wing and more of the body, the thorax in there. And yeah, I really like how this is coming out. Again, like, I like to hold it up, I can't see, further away, because it looks much better the further away you are, I feel like. So I don't know if I'm gonna pull this out next month. And if I do, there was a lot of confetti, like all in these wings. Like this here is just like, just was all confetti for the most part. And even up in here, I was kind of enjoying when I got to the background stuff. So I might just suck it up and come over here and finish background up here. I had gone down to that page because I was getting burnt out on all of this background here, but I might just come back to slog this out after having done all of that confetti down there. Yeah, so that's Disintegration. So yeah, I just have one more project. That's it. I just have one more, and because I wasn't monogamous, obviously, but I would be monogamous for several days to a week at a time. So the last one I have to share is my long dog. Oh, excuse me. This is Act of God. So it's the Act of God. That's what it'll look like when it's finished. And I started up in the upper left-hand corner and been working my way that way. And I actually got a whole page done since I last saw you guys. I was on a tear. I don't know what I was doing, but I decided I was just gonna get this page done. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 pages done now. I don't know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess 4 pages done. They're really wide pages, like, I don't know. So, yeah, as guys, wherever you're at. So I added in this page over here, and I love this piece. Let's see if I can show you closer. Oh, see, I forgot to tell you. So Disintegration is on 20 count Ada, 2/1 full cross. And this is on 28 count. I think it's Jobalin, like in the color mushroom or something. I don't know. I just got it at the LNS. This is stitched 1/1 full cross. And this is with the color, I'm doing this obviously monochromatic. It's the color 154. Oh, I'm really happy with the effect that this is giving. I really love the colors. Thank you to my friend Jamie who helped me pick this out. So, yeah, you can see a little bunnies on the dogs. So that's a bunny on the dog's butt. I thought this was like when I was first stitching it and I didn't have like the dogs there. I thought it was like a weird looking elephant. It's not. It's a bunny sitting on a dog's butt. I don't know why I thought it was a weird looking elephant. So yeah. So I'll come over. This is over here. This next page will be the end of this row, and then I'll have the whole width of it done. So yeah. So there it is. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I do really want to start some new projects. The problem isn't like that I don't have projects to start. It's just like when I get the urge to start something, it's like I don't have everything I need, and so I need to like just sit down and like kit up some projects. I may have one I can start. I don't know. I just want to start some new stuff, and yeah, that's kind of the plan. We'll see. I think I have like some small stuff I can start. Like I have the Primrose Cottage 12 monthly minis, and I think I have everything I need for that. I do know I got like the floss pack at, sorry about that. Benny's upset over something. I do have the floss pack. I do think I have fabric for that, so maybe I'll start that. Maybe I'll do that today. I don't know. Our kitchen, well, I don't know. Everything's kind of a disaster right now downstairs because we are installing a new stovetop. And so I don't have like as much space on the kitchen table to like work on stuff, to like cut things. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's been, we finally are getting the last of our new appliances. It's been about a year of appliance drama in my house. We went over a year. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is completely unrelated. We went over a year without an oven. And it's just, yeah. So we finally have a new stovetop too, but we had to cut the granite. So that's why things are a little bit chaotic downstairs. As far as like life goes, really nothing super exciting. Because I've started a new job, I haven't been doing as much traveling lately. I have been pretty focused on just trying to get everything set up at my new facility, getting the equipment set up, getting established, getting protocols put in place. I think, you know, but we've been busy. We've been super, super busy. It's, I definitely am looking forward to, we are getting some more staff, which is good. So I'm looking forward to that, and just continuing to grow the practice. I did get to work on a celebrity. I think I'm okay to share this because he did post me in the videos. So I don't know if any of you are familiar with Nala from Adventuring with Nala. She's got like, I don't know, like 7 million followers on TikTok or something. I think he has a YouTube channel and Instagram and all of that. So I got to work with Nala. That was a whole lot of fun. So I was on TikTok. Like, He's like, can I film you? I was like, sure, I guess so. So that was really the most exciting thing, is I got to work with a canine celebrity. Nothing coming up really this month. It should be pretty boring, which I'm not complaining about. We have some friends coming to visit us in a couple of weeks, but for a ski trip, but I'm going to be working the whole time. So yeah. I think that's all I have for you guys. Like I said, no real major life updates. Everyone's happy, healthy. It's pretty boring. Yeah. So anyway, so thanks for sticking around with me. Sorry it was a short video. If you like longer videos, you're welcome. It was a short video if you like shorter videos. Yeah, look forward to talking to you guys in the comments, and I'll see you guys probably about a month or so. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.